Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us in 2026. We are back with another year of all things IBI, and we're very happy that you guys are able to join us today. We are kicking off our virtual user group series this year with some ReportCaster today with Sachin Sanchetti, part of our product team. And he is going to be your presenter today, sharing all things ReportCaster. We're calling it ReportCaster Unleashed, Beyond the Inbox. So Sachin's got some really cool things to show you guys that they've been working on. Just a few housekeeping rules. As a reminder, this webinar is being recorded. So you will receive a copy of the recording post-event. It will be sent to you tomorrow. If you have any questions for Sachin during his presentation, please utilize the Q&A feature, and we will be monitoring that, and Sachin will address those questions and get those answered for you. So feel free as he's going through, if you've got questions, put them in there. We may not stop right then and answer those, but he will go back and get those answered at the end. So with that, I do have a couple of slides to share with you guys, part of our marketing, just to remind you guys of customer resources that are available to you. So I'd like to share those with you guys. So as a reminder, the new IBI.com, this is your one-stop shop for all things IBI. So if you guys are looking for webinars, product information, the community, the education platform, if you need to put in a support ticket, IBI.com is your place to go. You can also view all of the previous recordings from previous webinars such as Focus Friday or previous virtual user groups that we've hosted. So if you'd like to go back and review that content, you can. As I mentioned, you can access the support portal. So if you need to submit a ticket for something that you're having an issue with, you can do that here. That is available at support.ibi.com. So just a reminder that that's where you can find that. As I mentioned, all of our webinars are posted on the website. This is where you will find all the upcoming virtual webinars that we do, Focus Friday and virtual user groups. Also, when we get the summit announcement live, then you will also be able to find the summit information out under the events section as well. So speaking of Summit 2026, there is an announcement coming soon. So bear with us. We're hoping to have the announcement to you guys early to mid-February. So we're excited to share what's going to be coming this year and the plans for Summit 2026. So you guys can start planning and getting with your organizations to hopefully be in attendance this year. The IBI community, just another great resource that's out there for you guys. If you are not part of the community, I highly recommend joining. It's free to join. You get to connect with our experts within IBI as well as your peers. We have lots of articles written by the IBI experts out there across all of our products. So whether you're a web focus user or a mainframe user, there's something out there for everybody. So if you haven't joined, please do get out there, read some articles, share ideas with your peers. There's a lot of peer knowledge sharing out there too, and you guys are really helping each other out. So a lot of great conversations are going on out there in community. IBI Education, if you guys did not know yet, we did launch the new IBI Education last summer. So the platform is up and running. We've got courses out there. We actually just added some new ReportCaster courses out there earlier this year, or end of last year, earlier this year. Every quarter there will be some new courses posted. So, we'll always be updating that and making sure that we're keeping you guys on the latest training that you guys need. If you have not joined, please shoot an email to education@ibi.com. We're happy to get you in there. If you're having issues, please let me know if you're having issues logging in. But other than that, it is available to you guys, and we hope that you take advantage of it and start some of the training that's out there. Social media, if you guys are big social media users, we'd love to have a follow. We are on LinkedIn, X, and YouTube. Also on the YouTube channel is we do post the recordings from the webinars, so that's another place that you can find those. And then follow us on LinkedIn and X just for updates on IBI when things are going on, big product announcements, launches, and upcoming events with IBI. We also have a monthly newsletter. So if you have not been receiving our monthly newsletter, please let me know. Um, you should be receiving that. And if you're not, please do the ibi.com contact us and let us know. We want to make sure that you're getting all of our marketing stuff from invites to webinars to the newsletter. We want to make sure that you're signed up to get summit information when that comes out. So we don't want you to miss any of the big announcements. All right, so we know 2026, everyone has New Year resolutions to start the year, so why not have a resolution to upgrade your web focus? Hannah Knox is back from maternity leave, and she's got the program running for the upgrade program, and we'd love to have you guys a part of it. So if you are looking to upgrade to 9.3, now is the time to make your move. You can take our free self-assessment to see where you are. And then, of course, we would line you up with the appropriate expert if you end up working with one of our partners or someone internally to get you on the latest release. And so you want to get that upgrade, take it full advantage of it with all the new features and capabilities in Web Focus. So if that's something that you're thinking about this year, please go ahead and fill out the form, get in touch with Hannah, and let's get you that assessment going so you guys can upgrade. And then also she has the Web Focus AI Bootcamp. If you guys are interested in this, I know AI is a very popular and hot topic right now for a lot of organizations. So if you guys are interested in what the AI Bootcamp has, we'd love to get you to sign up for that and see all of the cool things that are coming that IBI has regarding the AI. So also you can sign up for that bootcamp via this slide, or if you're interested, please just write it on the evaluation form. All right, so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Sachin, and we're going to dive on into what you guys came here for today, and that is some ReportCaster. So Sachin, over to you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Shay. So let me share my screen. Okay. I hope my screen is visible. Okay, perfect. So hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. So I'm Sachin Sancheti. I'm Principal Product Manager at IBI. So I take care of container edition of Web Focus, DSML, and today I'll be covering ReportCaster. So these are standard confidentiality and disclaimer slides. I'll skip. So today what I'm going to cover is new age distribution methods. We have introduced messaging methods. So I'll cover them. I'll talk about high level architecture, how to create an app or bot. And then once it is created, how to configure them in ReportCaster workspace. And then what are the different distribution options? And then we'll have a detailed demo. So I have covered this topic in previous virtual user group as well, but during that time it was more of a preview and it was more like a theoretical session. But this time I'm gonna emphasize more on a demo part. So I'll just quickly run through these slides because many of you must have attended that session, but there could be a few new users. So I'll just quickly run and then we'll focus more on a demo part. Okay, so starting 936, we have introduced this new messaging distribution methods. It's a dynamic era. It's a era of instant gratification and instant everything, right? So we have introduced this Microsoft Teams, Google Chat, and Slack distribution methods. And then it really helps us real-time delivery. Literally in that second or a next second, and because of that we have a improved engagement by our fellow team members or users. And then as it's there in the group chat or a channel, it really helps contextual collaboration as well. You can ask for a feedback then and there, you can discuss things, you can improve there, and again deliver updated reports and all of that, right? So these are I would say not optional, but these are now critical distribution methods. So that's why we have introduced them in 936. So how we implement them is basically we have a reportcaster where we have app or bot which is created on a these distribution method or Teams or Slack or Google Chats production environment. You configure that in reportcaster console, and then when you run or execute schedule, the request goes through this app and bot and delivered in your distribution or this Teams or Slack and Google Chat. So on high level further, if you're an admin, you have to log into this production environment of this applications. You have to create an application. When you are creating, you have to capture client ID, OAuth 2.0 endpoints, token endpoint, and secret IDs. So when you are creating this credential, uh, please importantly capture this new client secret as well. It will be required to configure in ReportCaster console. And then when you are configuring or creating this app, you have to provide some critical API permission as well, like to send message in a or create a chats or send user chat messages and all of that. So I'll cover them in detail. So once you create that, you capture all the details. What you can do is you can go to ReportCaster Console configuration screen. Here we support OAuth 2.0 for configuration. So you have to provide authorization URI, token URI, then you have to provide client ID secret. So based on that, automatically your permission URL will be created. And then once you copy paste this, you'll get an authorization code. You copy paste and you'll get a refresh token. You just click OK, and that's about it. Your workspace is configured. And once it is configured, uh, then we have a regular our advanced scheduler where we have introduced new messaging distribution method. Underneath we have these three methods. You can pick and choose your choice of distribution method, like messaging app, and then again pick and choose your single user group chat or a channel team spaces, and then you should be able to deliver to these groups. So this is how end to end this new distribution methods work. So now, as I said, won't spend more time on theory, we'll move to demo. But before I start, like any questions so far? Okay, Evelyn has a question. Maybe
Sachin, sorry, there is one. Is there an app or bot from the Zoom team chat?
is there an app or Zoom form, Zoom team chat? No, there is nothing. But we have this like ReportCaster app or bot for distribution methods like Slack, Teams, and Google Chat. We have not released this for Zoom yet. What releases this supported it? Starting 936, we release these methods. Okay. So first, I'll start with Teams app creation and detailed demo. Then we'll move to Google Chat and then Slack. So let's get started. So for Teams app creation, what you have to do is you have to go to Microsoft Entra website. This is a admin center where admins can create applications and configure. So here you have to go to app registration. So once you are in this page, you can click on new registration. Here you can provide your application name. So I'll provide RC app underscore virtual user group. Currently it's a single tenant, so I have selected single. Then here you can select, you have to provide redirect URI. So I have selected web application. And then here you have to provide your application URL. So currently my ReportCaster app or web focus application is installed on my VDI. It's a local host. So I have provided local host, and this is a port and this is a URI. So once all these details are provided, click register. It will take a couple of seconds. Okay, so this app is kind of created. Now here, this is overview. So you can see the display name. This is a client ID. So you can copy this. Then there are, if you go to the endpoints, from here, make sure you capture this OAuth 2.0 and token authorization endpoint and OAuth 2.0 token endpoint. So you can copy from here. Once that is done, what you have to do is you go to the API permissions and you have to provide a permission to this particular app. So there are about 9 to 10 permission that you have to provide. So I have to copy paste. So allow me some time here. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, so here you have to select Microsoft Graph. Here you have to delegate those permissions, and then from here you can keep adding those permissions. So I'll just copy paste one after another. Almost done, guys. Bear with me. Okay. So once those permissions are added, you can click add. So here you can review them. Now, as these are like some of these API permissions need approval from admin. So once these are added, your admin would have option to grant this or approve this. So when it is approved, your application would be ready to use. But before that, you have to create a client or secret as well. So what you can do is create a certificate and then create new client secret. Here you can provide some relevant name. So let's say RC underscore official user group, and then you can provide the expiry date. So once you click add, so this is very important step. Here you have to capture this value because it won't be available again in future. If you miss out, you will have to create a new client secret. So I'll just copy paste. Okay. And that's about it. This your app is ready. Teams app is ready. You can use it provided your admin approves this. So as of now, I don't have admin on the call, so he can't approve. So I already have this app created and approved. So I have captured those details here. So I have this authorization UI, token endpoint, application ID and client ID captured. So now what we can do is, this is my local setup. So we'll go to ReportCaster console. So in admin console, go to ReportCaster. And before we configure this app, if you want to enable this distribution methods, what you can do is you can go to general preference in distribution methods. You can select this. And from here at the bottom, we have added this new method, Slack, Google Chat, Microsoft Teams. So you can enable, disable from here. Okay, so they are already enabled. So I won't make any changes. Then to configure Teams app, what you have to do is in configuration, go to messaging distribution, and then underneath Microsoft Teams settings, you will have the screen. So from here, I'll have new. So I'll put RC underscore virtual user group name. Then click on here. So here you have to provide all the details that we have captured. So first is authorization URI and token URI. So let me copy paste those things. Then this is my application ID. And this was the value that was generated. Okay. So there on the app, we had provided localhost. So I'll change it to localhost here. So with this, this permission URL is auto generated. So I'll copy paste. You can copy paste from here as well. And once it is done, what you have to do is just paste here. And then if you're not logged in, you will ask you to log in with your credential with which you logged into this Entra admin center. I'm already logged in, so it directly created this authorization code. So I can copy from here and I have to paste this here and I have to click create token. So it will create a refresh token. It will be automatically added here. Just click OK and click OK. So this is added now. What you have to do is click test. So it says test successful. For some reason, if it's not configured properly, it will throw some error. You'll see the error code, so you can reconfigure. As of now, you can see it is configured properly. So I'll just save. I will restart the server. Okay, it's added here. Now we'll go to the workspace. I'll just refresh here as well. So for this demo, I'm gonna use this car details fix file. It generates report like this. We have a car models, car manufacturer models and their country. So I'll just click close, and then from here we'll create a schedule. Okay, focus report. I'll pick this. As of now, I'll just keep it as is. No changes here. I won't make it burst. I won't override. I'll just add. So in distribution method, now we have introduced this messaging. So under this messaging, there are these three methods as we are configured in ReportCaster console. So as of now, we are working on Microsoft Teams. So I'll change it to Teams. Here you can provide your name. So let's say I'll provide Microsoft Teams 1. This is my workspace. If you have multiple tenants or multiple workspaces configured, you can change from here. So I had practice demo 3. I'll continue to use virtual user group. Now, now as you want to add recipients here, probably single user group chat or a channels, what you can do is you have to click on edit and search for the username. So I'll just search my colleague. It will fetch me all the details. So I'll just select this user. I'll click OK. Uh, I'll click add. It is added. I'll save. Let's say RC underscore virtual user group. Now it is saved and I'll just run. It's in progress. If I refresh, it is finished. Okay. So now if I go to, okay. Now if I go here in chats, here is Ramanuj. And then you can see this report was delivered 9:56. Now if I now as I didn't change anything, it delivered as a HTML file. Now if I click on this file, voila, I get the same report that we wanted to distribute. So this is how single user distribution works. Now if I go back, if I want to add another user, I can search for it. Let's say Ajay. And then instead of messaging them single, I can also create a group chat. So I'll just click here. So once I click here, it shows 2 out of 249 recipients. So basically Teams supports up to 249, 250 users group chat. So we are making sure we provide the count as well so that you keep a track of it. And then simple checkbox to create a group chat. And then it's a just a note here that it supports up to 249. Then if I click OK and save. Now you can see pop up here. I'll close. Now here again, like it created a group chat of Ajay, Ramanuj and myself, and this report was delivered. Now you may have noticed this time car details, the report name is car details 2.htm. Earlier it was car details 1.htm. This is why this happens, because in Teams, whatever you upload, these file go to SharePoint, and if it's the same name, it auto increments and updates the name. So it's not ReportCaster that doing the changes. Then again, let's go to this distribution method. What we can do is, along with these users, uh, we can distribute to teams or channels as well, right? So here it will list down teams. Those are there. So I'm a part of 2 teams. This is Microsoft and this is Ramanu. So here I'll click on this. So it will pop out all the channels which are part of this team. So I can select this and click OK. Save and run. Now if I go to, what was the, I forgot the team name. It was RC2. Okay. So if I go to RC2, yeah, 9:59, this report was again distributed. Okay. Now if we go here, now let's say you want to change the team, you can change that as well, but then it will remind you that if you change the team, it will remove the previous channel added, and from here it will list down the other channel which are part of that team, and again you can pick and choose from there. You can search as well and select. So as of now we won't change. Then important question, sorry, uh, how we can share this report. So currently you can see it went as an attachment, but if you want it to be a inline message, so what you can do is you can select task, and currently we have just one task, so you can select it, so it will go as a uh, inline message. Why I removed it? No reason, just to make sure it's there only on one, not to complicate thing. So if I click save and run, success. So if I go here and in chats, so now instead of as an attachment, it went as an inline message. So team is pretty good at supporting inline formats. It supports HTML, HTML, PDF, and all of that, text and CSV, all of that. So we support a lot of formats there. Basically, it's more on a tool. If they support, we support those inline messaging as well. Then going back to here, as I said, if you have multiple workspaces, you can change from here. But then just one thing, if you change, it will again remind you that it will permanently remove all the recipients if they are already added. And then you will have to start afresh and add those members again. So I'll go back here. I'll add and I'll click save. Now you may have another important question that consider like similar to email or FTP or printer. Do we support distribution lists here? So answer is no, we don't support distribution lists, but we do support bursting. But then your report will be bursted or segmented, but it will be delivered in the same channel or user group. Currently we don't, as I said, we don't support distribution lists. So multiple message won't be delivered to, or segmented report won't be delivered to different users. So that probably we'll implement that in phase 2, depends on the requirement. So what I'll do is I'll enable bursting here. I'll save, let's save and run. If we go to Ramanuj, oops. Yeah, you can see now instead of just one report, now it delivered segmented report, but to the same user, not to different users. So this way we do support bursting, but not to different users. So that's pretty much about Teams. Any questions so far before we move to Google Chat?
You do, Sachin. You have quite a few here.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so based on going to Entra from beginning, this isn't something that you can do from within a web focus itself. No. So see, this is admin has to create, right, this application. So it has to be admin who has to create and configure that in ReportCaster console. It's like developer user or any other web focus user won't be able to do it. I'm assuming it could be multi-team effort, but could be it like your IT team will take care of both the things, right? Usually your web focus as well as Microsoft would be taken care by the tools team or IT team. So I guess just one team should be able to handle that. Not required to use security center to register the user or email ID. So it's already created. My user is there. My email ID is already there. So not needed there. Do you need have administrative access to Teams to configure the functionality? If you want to configure in ReportCaster console, yes, you need administrative access. But once it is added or workspace is configured, any other user can like use those method, provided you have access to those methods and access to workspace and ReportCaster. Uh, if you wanted, could you send the result independent to each user rather than creating a group? Oh, yes. I guess I covered in demo. Is it possible to distribute to team report as a chart or picture? So it depends. If your report is supporting as a chart or a picture, we should be able to do it. So basically it depends on your web focus report or a chat. We should be able to do it. Is there a size limit to the attachment you can send? I guess it's not up to ReportCaster. It's basically if Teams is supporting any particular size, we should be able to support that. There's no restriction from ReportCaster in on the attachment side size. Yes. So is there an option to send details about the report along with the report to Teams? For example, please find the January 26th month and report. So yes. So as you see here in distribution, when you can select as a message, and here currently is by default is a please see attachment. Here you can mention whatever message you want to type. So that way you can in fact you can ask for a poll, question, or additional information, whatever you like. Can you provide a link to documentation that explain how to set up? Yeah, sure. So it's already there on the official documentation available on docs.tipco.com. But obviously we will send out detailed documentation. I'm going to publish article on IBI community as well. So you'll have everything available there. Okay. I had a customer that asked about having access to different Microsoft Teams tenants. I'm assuming that you would need to an app registration for each and one and configure each. Uh, Not really, because as you see here, when I was configuring, I selected single tenant. If you select multi-tenant, it should be able to select multiple tenant at once, and you don't need to kind of have separate ReportCaster application. So honestly, I haven't tried it, but I guess that should work. Okay. Any further questions? I hope I answered all of them correctly. Okay, so let's get start with a Google chat then. So here again, similar, you need an admin access here. What you have to do is you have to go to console.google.com, cloud.google.com. Here, click on here. Uh, it's a like way to create a new project. So we'll click on a new project. Here, provide a application name. So I'll mention RC app underscore Fusion. I'll create, okay, probably it doesn't support underscore. I'll create. It will take a minute or so. Now, once it is created, you can select. Okay. Now, then what you have to do is you have to go to auth consent screen. Click on get started. Here again, you have to provide a application name. So RC app VUG. Supported email address. So this is the email address with which I have logged in. I have admin access. So I have selected that. Uh, uh, Audience. So currently it will be like internal customers only. I don't want to share this with external. So I'll select internal. Next. Again, you have to provide your email address. So I'll select it. Next. And then I agree and continue and create. Okay. Then you can go to branding. If you want, you can provide a logo here. I guess I have logo already. So I'll just apply that. In domain name, you have to provide, so this is my local application. So this is my application homepage. So that I have mentioned here. I have practiced a lot for this session, so it's auto-populated here. So save me a couple of seconds here. As it's a tipcode.com, so you have to add domain here. So I'll mention tipcode.com, and then contact information is already there. So you'll save. Okay, that's done. Audience we have already selected. We'll go to data access. So here you have to provide scope. Uh, so it's like a permission that you need to provide. So again, you have kind of selected it here. Basically, these are the things that we need to add. So this is read only, add to the table. Lastly, this one, you add to the table. So basically we are allowing these four APIs, scope, read only, chat spaces, read only, chat message, create, chat membership, read only. So once they are added, you update and you save. Okay. Once it is done, what you have to do is you have to enable APIs as well. So you have to go to API services and enable APIs, and click on enable APIs. So you here search for Google Chat API, click this and enable. It's enabled. Then you have to configure. So again, you can provide RC app virtual user avatar URL. So if you have any logo for URL for your logo, you can provide that. Description, it's like app for RC virtual user group. You can disable this, not an issue. And one is done, you can save. Log errors to login, it's optional. Okay. Uh, then there is another API that we need to configure. So let's go to that and search for people. Enable this. Okay. So once this is done, you have to create a secret ID and credentials as well. You can create that from here as well. So credentials, you can click on create credentials. We support OAuth, so I'll click on OAuth client ID. This is application type is desktop. Name you can provide. And then again, it will give you this client ID. So let me copy paste somewhere. And you have to copy client secret as well. I hope I copied correctly. Yeah. Okay. And that's about it. So now next what you have to do is you have to configure this in your ReportCaster console, right? So we'll go to again, I'll cancel. Let's go to ReportCaster console. Here go to Google Chat, click on new, let's say RC app virtual user. So here these authorization URI and token URI are standard, they are already there. We'll copy paste the client ID. Okay, now this URL is available, permission URL. So I'll copy paste and put it here. Okay, so this is the account with which I created it. So I'll select that. I have to provide password. So give me a second, guys. Okay, you have to allow access. Once it is done, you get the code here. You have to copy code from here and then go to console, provide this authorization token and click on create token. Yeah, so token is refresh token is added here. Click OK. Again, click OK. Test, and test is successful. So our configuration is correct. Save it, restart, refresh. Let's go back to workspace. Save aside, refresh. Let's create another. In messaging, we'll select Google Chat. Now as I had three, I can see all these three workspaces. I'll select this RC app virtual user group, click edit here. So basically, if you can see the structure or dialog remains same. It's suppose name, select your distribution type, workspace, to task, message, inline, everything remains same. Click here, let's say IBI. So in our workspace, we have this many users. There are bunch of it. So probably take a couple of seconds here. So what I can do is I can select these users. Okay, multiple users are selected. Click OK. Add. That's there. I'll say RC VUG underscore Google chat. Done. Click log report. Okay. Oh, we already have a notification here, right? So give me a second. Let me hide this. Okay. Now if I go here in the chat section at the top, you can see this was a user. This is our app, RC app virtual user group. It has delivered this as an attachment. So please see attachment, and this is a attachment. Now, if you can see in Teams, we had a HTML file. If you click, it used to show actual report, but Google Chat doesn't support that. So it will show this, but then you can always download this. Sorry, from here. Okay. And if I uh, open file. Yeah. So if you open, you see the same report. Uh, so similarly, now we'll try to distribute to multiple users. Okay, deliver to multiple users. We can create a, let me add another user. Okay. Okay, so I have to cancel this and then, yeah. And then I can create group chat as well. Save, run. Sorry. At the top, you can see two user, there are group, this is a group chat and it delivered the report. Then lastly, you can always select spaces as well. In group chat, they call it a spaces. So here you can see there are two spaces available for me or in this environment. So I'll search with that. Okay, selected. And I should be able to deliver. So it's a group chat as well as a space as well. So we should be able, we can deliver uh, to both as well. Save, run. Okay, so if we go here, yeah, RC app virtual user group, it delivered now. And then at the same time, it delivered to this group chat as well. Uh, Sorry. And again, if you do bursting, yeah, there you go. So again, we do support bursting, but not a distribution list as such. And then you must have noticed that in distribution lists, we do support creating a group chat, but then Teams or Slack or anything, we don't support creating channel or spaces as such as of now. So just keep a note of it. So if at all you want to deliver to particular space or channel, you have to first create it in your application and then it should reflect here and then you should be able to add. So I can show you that as well. So maybe create a space, RC app underscore collaboration. Okay, create add members. Let's add a couple of them randomly. Okay, now if I go here, if I refresh, so what it does, it refreshes the entire or it fetches entire users, spaces, group chat, and then I should be able to search from here. So see, this space is now is available here as well. So if I select from here, click OK, save, and run. I should have that report available here. Again, bursting was unable, so probably it will take a bit more here. Yeah, it's starting to deliver now. We have a notification. Shouldn't have selected burst. Delivering to too many groups and too many reports. Jump to bottom. I guess it's in sequence. It's still delivering to test cap, so may take a while to deliver to this. Yeah, it was in the sequence. So RCF virtual group now it's receiving the new space is also receiving the reports. Okay, so that's about teams. We'll again do one third of questions and answers. So I see one question here. FTP related. I'm hearing a need from customer for improved STP distribution, particularly modern encryption protocol and more granular certificate authentication per user rather than a global what are plans for in this direction? So if I remember correctly, we have already introduced latest algorithm for SFTP. We do support latest encryption protocols and we do sort of share uh, help or allow certificate or certificate authentication as well. So it's pretty much there in the latest versions. I guess we implemented in 935. But if you still think it's not sufficient, if you have any specific requirement, please do reach out to our support. They would help you create a support ticket and we should be able to take it forward. Okay, I would request to stick to our distribution methods questions if you have any. Okay, any questions on uh, Google Chat? Okay, then we'll move to Slack configuration. Sorry for that. So Slack application is easiest of everyone compared to Teams and Google Chat. Uh, so this is your like once you are logged into your sandbox or your environment, you have to go to api.slack.com. Here you have option to create new app. So I'll click on create new app. So here there are two options. You can create from a manifest or you can create from scratch. So we will create from manifest. You have to select your workspace. So this is my sandbox. So I'll select this, click next. So I have a YAML file. So I'll just copy paste. So this is my already working application. So I'll just copy YAML file from there. Okay. So here what you can do is what we are doing is we are providing the application name. Let's just copy paste. Then this is our bot user. So it's a name for that bot user. Then what are the scope for this bot? So you can define that channels read, channels write, channel write, customize files write, group read, incoming webhook and all of that. Uh, and then if you want to read the public channels as well, you can provide that. So once your manifest is ready, you provide all the details, you can click next. You can review your scope or permissions and then click create. So once it is created, it will take you to the basic information page. It will give you app ID, creation, client ID, and all of that. In case of Slack, we don't need these details. We just need a access token. But then for that, before that, you have to go to install app, and then you have to request your admin to approve this application. In this scenario, again, we don't have admin available right now, so he can't approve. So what I'll do is I'll go to my already approved application, which is RC app demo. Okay, so if I go to install app, I will have this bot user auth token. So what you have to do is you have to take this token, copy it, and then configure in ReportCaster console. So I have this already token available with me. Let's go here in configuration, select Slack, click new, provide the name of your application. So it's not necessary application, but your workspace name, and just provide the bot. You can uncheck this, list all public channels in the Slack workspace. So I'll click and click OK. Again, select this, click on test. Test is successful. Okay. I guess there is a question from Carlota. Yeah, Carlota, go ahead. Yeah. So that YAML file is very strict about spacing. So yeah, you have to be very specific there, or particular about how you specify your manifest file. Thanks, Carlota. So this text was successful. So save, restart. Oh, it didn't save. Okay, refresh, then go to workspace. I'll just refresh. Then we'll create another schedule. Add, go to distribution, messaging. Here Slack is selected. I will select this RCF virtual user group. Again, go here, search for your user. So I have this user. I'll click OK, add, save. Slack, click save and run. Success. So now you can see here, if I go to my sandbox, report was delivered. You can see, wait, give me a second. Ah, okay, sorry, wrong, wrong. I should deliver this to myself first as a single user. So I should be able to show it there. Because it was delivered to Sachin Rathod, I won't be able to show you that it got delivered to him. But in the log report, we saw it got delivered successfully. But now I'll select myself. I'll save, I'll save and run. Success. Now you can see my app name was ReportCaster. So this is my already pre-approved application. So in Slack, it won't be delivered here. It's like your Gmail or Jira application, right? So if you have messages, it shows there. So similarly, this is Slack application. So you should be able to see report delivered today right now here. Again, as I previously said, for inline messages, it's or attachment is difficult, right? It depends particularly on the apps. In Teams and Google Chat, you were able to see the report then and there. Here again, as Teams, you were able to see HTML file render then and there, right? But Slack doesn't support. So what you can do is you can download and see it in the browser. There you go. So that report is delivered. Now let's go again. let's say I want to deliver to the group chat. So I already have this group chat, so I can select that. So it will show you. So I'll click OK. Save. So now that report is delivered to this group chat as well. And then we can deliver to channels as well. But in case of channel, there is one important thing that we need to do it is like you have to add this particular app uh, to this particular channel. So how you can add is you go to this particular dialog where you can add members. Then in integration, you need to add app from here. So if you click on add apps, it will show you all the list, and from there you can pick and choose and add your particular app to that particular channel. So I have already added it. So I'll show you how it works. Let's go find. So this was the channel name. So it's added at the bottom. Click OK, save and run. Now if we go here, yeah, in the test group, you can see it just delivered right now, 10:41 p.m. Uh, in case of Slack, this inline message is bit tricky. It supports very limited formats. So I'll show you one of the formats. So in inline, I have selected task one, and in then task, basically it selects, it supports only text format. So from here, what we can do is, yeah, this format tab, which I save and run. So this is my inline message now instead of attachment. But again, like as I said, Slack is not good at rendering. It's good with attachment. You can, if possible, use XML or PDF. I guess that would be better in case of Slack. Okay. Lastly, I can show you bursting as well. If you did it work? Sorry, I guess it has to be. Yeah. So now multiple files are created and attached here as well. And it worked in case of inline message as well. Multiple messages were delivered as inline. So I guess that's about it regarding distribution methods. Uh, I'll take a pause, I'll stop, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Make sure you show them how to enable Slack. Yeah, so I show them how to add Slack to the particular channel, right? And you can, like, once you admin approves your application, it should reflect here. Uh, Go to manage and so let me close this. Browse apps, and from here you should be able to see all those apps, and you can add them wherever you want. Thanks, Carlota. Okay, any further questions? Oh, sorry, I guess my screen wasn't shared. Oh, okay, give me a second, I'll repeat that. Okay, so I hope, I guess it's visible now. So what I said is, like, if you go to home, like here in apps, from manage, you can click browse app. You should be able to see all the apps. At the top, it will show you your apps, and then from there you can add them, or you can add to multiple channels, or all of that. We have about 10-15 minutes more. If you have any questions, please let us know. Or if you have any feedback, or any future requirements related to it, please let us know. Happy to help, happy to answer. And I hope this was insightful or helpful.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you for presenting today. Yeah, guys, if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Once the webinar concludes, a link will pop up for the evaluation form. We've revamped it for 2026, so if you wouldn't mind taking a look at those questions and filling that out for us, we'd be greatly appreciated. And we want to make sure that we are providing content that is valuable and relevant to what you guys want to see. So your feedback is greatly appreciated. With that, if there are no additional questions, we will let you guys go a little early. And we look forward to seeing you guys next month at the next user group. So
Yeah.
everyone take care. Oh,
Just give me
yeah.
a second. One of the users asked if these steps are documented in our documentation. So this is docs.tipco.com. This is an official website where all of the documentations are available. So this is 936. It got released in November. So you can see all the documents here. And here you have a reportcaster guide. So if you click on this, you have web help HTML format or a PDF format. Currently it's a PDF format. So here you have all this particular section. So create messaging apps. So it lists down all the steps, and then there is another section where you can see how to configure them in ReportCaster console as well. Here we have provided the manifest file as well. So all the steps are there. Along with this, I'm repeating, I'm gonna publish a detailed article on IBI community as well. So hopefully you will have enough input and support documentation to try your hands-on and utilize this methods to maximum. So I hope you enjoy how you utilize these features. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to your positive feedback. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. We will talk to you guys soon and see you next month. Thank you for attending.